So this reading is about propellers, vehicles in motion. In this lesson, you observed the spinning blades of a fan producing a force that moved your fan car. The fan acted like a propeller. Like all propellers, it had blades that rotated around a central hub. Fan cars are not only vehicles that use propellers. Vehicles for air, sea, and land all use propellers. You can see here we have an example of an older version of a motorcycle using propellers to create the motorcycle to move. We're going to look at a few pictures here, and I'm going to read the captions for them for like helicopters and airplanes. So I'll start here with the helicopters and how propellers are used in the air. So helicopters use their propellers to create a force that lifts them up off the ground. By changing the angle of the main propeller, the pilot can make the helicopter move forward. The smaller propeller on the tail of the helicopter creates a force that keeps the body of the helicopter from spinning in circles. Its force can also be used to turn the helicopter. I read here about airplanes. So many airplanes have propellers. Like the propellers on a helicopter, these propellers are used to move the airplane forward. However, in most planes, the propeller don't directly cause the plane to lift off the ground. The angle of the wings and the air flowing around them lift the plane into the air. But a special kind of plane called and it's a little bit blurry, so I think it says tiltrotor plane, has a propeller that can be used like a helicopter's propeller to lift the plane off the ground. When the tiltrotor plane is aloft, the propellers can be turned and used like propellers on a regular airplane. Then we have some other examples here of in water, so using boats and things like that. So I'll start here on the left. Sometimes underwater propellers can cause problems. In swamps and in places like the Everglades, where the water is shallow and plants grow along the surface, a propeller can get tangled in the plants or caught on the bottom. Airboats are designed to solve these problems. Airboats work much the same way as fan cars. A fan-like propeller on the back of the airboat pushes against the air to move the airboat across the surface of the water. So that's what you're seeing here in this photo is an airboat. And then moving over here to the right. So boats, like aircraft, use propellers to move. Many boats use propellers below the surface of the water. These propellers, unlike those on an aircraft or fan car, push against water instead of air to move the vehicle forward. Some boat propellers are very big. Notice the size of the propeller compared with the size of the men in this photograph. This propeller is on the USS Winston S. Churchill. And that is it on propellers.